Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Eder Militao. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's picked it up out wide. He's had it taken off him. And it's Kimmich. That's a delicate pass. Ball swung, it gets his head on it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Aubameyang. Wriggles his way through. And Cruyff! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Eder Militao. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Hazard. Good chance here! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
That has been slung wide. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that should get the job done. Bale. Jordan are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Now it's Berbatov. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Berbatov. He's on it, can he get away?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's given a throw. Showing good feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Kimmich. Looking here to chip it through. Tries a shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Kimmich. And it's Hazard. Jordan finding their passes.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passing nice and neat. Bellingham. Quality ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Jordan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bellingham. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the... Bale! That is some save from Kahn! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Bellingham! And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Aubameyang. And he's got the beating of his man. Aubameyang had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And it's come back out to him. Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
And it's Hazard. Ball is over the line. Messi. Tchouameni. That has not gone well. Kimmich tries to play it through. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk clears. He's chosen to go back. Eder Militao. Now it's Hazard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He can run onto that. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. He won't be happy with that one. Takes a shot. No, he's missed it.
Kimmich probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Pass somewhat off target. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good read.
He read that really...
Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kimmich. Jordan are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's anyone's ball now. And here's Nedved. Messi. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's played through for him. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Nedved. Cruyff. Probing pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's Nedved! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Nedved clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro picks it up from the goal kick. Robson. Cruyff. Now it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong. And it's Kimmich. Rijkaard. Brilliantly cut out. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Aubameyang. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. So what can they make of this? Foot in. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Oh, that's ambitious. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Played into space. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Ibrahimovic. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'd like to draw your attention.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante.
Ibrahimovic! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Kimmich. Cannavaro.
This is the time you need that pace.
Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's bustling through here. Is there any support? Real chance! Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Nedved. Shifted it to the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Robson. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Hazard. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Almost an hour gone. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Out of play for a throw. And it's Kimmich. Very nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
So,
Substitution.
time for changes on
Number
both sides,
9,
actually.
Brian Robson. Coming on to replace him is...
And here's has a
number
shot!
7.
Messi! From another planet! That is a gem! An absolute gem! The breakthrough arrives at last! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc.
Big chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And the keeper beats it away. That's good play. Pullet. This is promising. Brahim Diaz. Your impression so far, Jim?
Jordan are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Pullet. And here's the chance to counter. Jordan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Jordan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Welbeck. A header! Oh, that could cost them.
Van Dijk clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Nedved. Jordan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Jordan appeared determined to play through the middle again. And guess what? It's the same result.
Messi gets into a good position. And he's had it nicked away. Jordan are looking to break at pace. He has found the way through. And now the breakaway. The final 5 minutes. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Jordan really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Out for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Kimmich, and that's a dangerous ball. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
With the owner of
Your
a blue
reflections then,
car
Jim.
parked
Look,
outside
I think
the
a draw
stadium
might have
gate,
been a much fairer
kindly
result
remove it,
today.
as it is
It's
about
just
to be
that one.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Yeah, particularly the way he picks up those positions to gather goals and offer assists. Now it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in. Takes a shot! Caicedo. Hernandez. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Eder Militao. Now it's Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, good taken of Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Tries to pass it through. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Still goalless. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Koundé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Koundé. Cruyff. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Floated through, and the shot! Good stop. Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, such a clever touch. Maradona! Rijkaard. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. Maradona. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Eder Militao. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Egypt looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
He's going all the way! Strong running down that left flank. Elects to cross. And the keeper beats it away. Welbeck with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Threads one in. Cruyff. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Cristiano Ronaldo! Maradona, and he shoots! He scored!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that was nowhere near his best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, important interception. And they've got rid. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's on it, and Welbeck! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. The ball goes in. Oh, Bamiyang! No, not this time.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Aubameyang. Cruyff. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's opted for the long pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Jordan still have the cards to affect this game. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Kimmich.
Van Dijk. And here's Welbeck. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has found the way through. That has been cut short. And here's Maradona. Oh, cracking ball.
Kimmich.
Cruyff. Great vision. Oh, he's through and all alone! Can he finish? It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Lovely feet. Hazard proves just a little bit too strong.
Substitution for Egypt. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 18, Maradona. Number 16, Rodri.
And that has been cleared.
Coming on the field,
Jordan
number
clearly
11,
have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Vinicius Junior. Number 5,
He is through here.
Marquinhos.
And he's certainly
Substitution
onside
taking
here.
place.
He's got away. Rijkaard. Cruyff quietly revving up. And the shot's on here. Cannavaro did well to stay calm there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now this could be a chance. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Mbappe.
Egypt really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
2 added minutes.
Well,
have
that's
been
beautifully
indicated.
weighted. Caicedo. Vinicius Junior.
Kimmich.
Rijkaard. And it's Cruyff. And that is as far as it goes. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very good.
Just a quick
Welbeck,
announcement,
voted
and an
man of the
exciting one
match,
too. We're
and
about to
deservedly
announce today's
so.
lottery numbers. Please watch the screen.
Thoughts
if you
on
have
what
a
we've
ticket.
just seen?
Well, I have to say I'm thoroughly impressed with what we've just witnessed.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter. He's there to win the ball, and once he does that, he's just going to play it short and stick to his position a little deeper in midfield.
Which all sounds very easy, but it's brought him one mighty pile of success down the years.
And it works a treat, provided he's paired with the right folks around him.
Looking for the run. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Probing pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gattuso. And he's forced to go back. Antonetti. And it's Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Eto'o, and the shot! Goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Odo. Yamal. And here's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pelé. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now it's Del Piero. He's got away. Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for a run-up. He's cut it out. Yeah.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Eto'o. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, terrible pass. Shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Jordan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Jordan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Pelé, spread it left. Looking to go deep, climbs up big! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Szoboszlai has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Timber carries the ball down the right. Crunching tackle. Ferdinand.
Certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Saint-Maximin proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Szoboszlai. Rui Costa. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And it's Szoboszlai. That is ended up in no man's land. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now, can they get him away? Timber cuts it out. Searching pass he's played there. Well timed, excellent interception.
There will
Szoboszlai.
be 1 minute added time.
Passes short and sharp. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's
I'm
been
afraid to tell
fairly
you that
flat,
we're
and the
expecting
supports have had
traffic to be
little to
heavy
cheer
after the
about,
final
so an
whistle
awful lot of
today.
questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Owen. Coming on the field.
And that's the
is
start of another 45
number
minutes.
17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Jordan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Timber gets over and intercepts. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gattuso is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's nice. Vieira wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Jordan do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Eto'o.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vieira. Jordan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Eto'o. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Great chance! That's got him rattled.
The attendance for this match was
Could move up a gear here.
80,113.
And here's Eto'o. Some resolute defending there. And this is Eto'o. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Threads one in. Del Piero could try cutting inside here. Chiellini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No way through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Saint-Maximin, and he welcomes it in. That's been cut out, well played. And this is Pele, and the shot's on. Can he finish? And it's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Good ball, good take. Stood up well to him there. Rui Costa. Now he's got space here. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And the counter is on. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. A good play on the left-hand side here. Cruyff gets into a good position. It's Rui Costa. And he's managed to get rid.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Cleared away. Pele played into space. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Can he get it through? Great vision. Yamal is onto this. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saint-Maximin. Saint-Maximin, who's on a run down the left wing. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Can he finish? Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Rui Costa at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 18, Manuel Rui Costa. Manuel Rui Costa. Manuel
Jordan
Rui Costa.
complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. And he's taking no chances there. Tries to pass it through. Gets a good foot in there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That's an imaginative pass. It's come to nothing. Zanetti can get it clear. That is a brilliant interception. Spread out to the left. Now, what about a counter-attack? Ferdinand Demon. And that is as far as it goes. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's shifting through the gear, tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Germany certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mateus is in a really good position out wide. Timber can get it clear. Played out wide. Oh, not quite. Roberto Carlos gets it away. Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rummenigge.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's Rui Costa. And this is Cruyff. Pelé. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Jordan have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Knocks it into space. That pass isn't the best. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele. Oh, what a mistake! He's got away. Oh, that's superb. Good. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Schmeichel, in the context of the game, he must save it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer after 31 minutes is number 16,
Jordan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice-looking ball. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. Bale is flagged offside. Eder Militao, and there's green grass ahead of him. Vinicius Junior. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he get on the end of this? Eder Militao makes the interception. Now it's Pele. Now, can they get him away? And here's Vinicius Junior. Rummenigge. Oh, super ball.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Tries to pass it through. Looking to play him in. He's through here. He's picked his way through. No way through, so back it comes.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Pele! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Jordan find a position of real strength now. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Jordan very much in control here, 3 up and cruising.
Substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Baresi. It's Rui Costa. Oh, that's fabulous. Smoothly does it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And he's managed to get free. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's the chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And the finish! Germany with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Big header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's a sharp little ball here. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Timber. Jordan, 3 up and in almost complete control. No, not quite.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Timber. Pressing high and with purpose. Threads one in.
The attendance for this
That'll be a
match
throw-in.
was 80,314.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He has found the way, and Messi! Ferdinand. A lot of space. Shot a goal! It's fallen loose again! No, he's missed it.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
It's a pretty loose pass. Takes a shot! He's scored! They're back within reach! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Germany, after 68 minutes, is
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Pelé, and he's on his way! Shifted it to the flank. No, he's seen through all of that. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Chiellini with the foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Mateus. Taken back almost at once. Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Roberto Carlos. Germany are looking to break at pace. Now it's Bale. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Rui Costa. Oh no, what has happened here? Bale! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pelé. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 11, Pelé. Number 13, Vinicius Junior.
Timber.
Coming on the field, number 17, Brahim Diaz.
Timber proves just a little bit too strong.
Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo. Substitution in progress.
Thuram. It's not an especially good pass, that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's intervened well there.
Has been indicated.
He's found a way through. Oh, good take in a good area. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's Roberto Carlos. Rui Costa. Picked out brilliantly. Opts to play it back. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Cannavaro. And that is as far as it goes. Jordan are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
And we'd like to inform you now.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Jordan definitely impressing me here.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And that pass just didn't quite work. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predicted.
Terrific header! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that was nowhere near his best. Vinicius Junior. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Rummenigge, he's had a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer after 13
Jordan
minutes
are
is
sitting pretty,
number
2-0 up.
18.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played into space. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Two 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, well played. Vinicius Junior tries a measured ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Jordan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Eder Militao. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior. Baresi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Rummenigge knocks it into space. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rice, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hernandez goes sliding in. Rui Costa conjures time and space where few can. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. It's Rui Costa. Oh, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Beckham. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Played out to the left flank. Looking for the run. Raul. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this.
Beckham! Beckham, the regular corner taker. And now they can clear their lines. Jordan are looking to go forward now. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And Cruyff! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Chiellini. And that's a good-looking ball. And it's Cruyff. And the through ball. Well, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bragantino clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
Big header! Raul is the guilty party there. And he's going to have his name taken. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Jordan, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break.
Substitution.
here we go again then. Baresi.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. So what can they conjure from this one? An opportunity then to pull clear here. Rice. Rice ended up in no man's land. Vinicius Junior, and reclaimed it in a trice. Rui Costa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Defending was strong and firm. Beck, oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Gabriel Rui Costa concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
18, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
Kimmich.
Number 6,
And it's
Fede
Neymar.
Militao.
Good
Number
ball, good
8,
take. Now it's Cruyff.
coming on
The
the
ball
field.
is loose and the
Number
chase is on.
21,
Bale.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And the assistant referee has his flag
17,
raised for offside.
Ruben Dias. Number 10, Cannavaro. Alexander-Arnold. Substitutions taking place.
And it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. No, that's been intercepted. Ferdinand. Picked out brilliantly. Great Neymar! Keeper's got his work done.
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Match was 80,607.
This looks promising. Cruyff. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ronaldo. He's through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Number 21, Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's become a case of men against boys. Jordan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And here's Cruyff. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
that's going in strongly.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely feet. Finds him. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Kimmich. Now it's Neymar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cruyff does well to get it back. And that's a good ball. Alexander-Arnold. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. Ferdinand. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pass somewhat off target. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar. And he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Cruyff. Kimmich. That looks a good ball through. It is a corner. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Timber. Roberto Carlos. That has not gone well. That has been cut short. Brahim Diaz. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Baresi has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, no joy this time. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. Shot could be... Oh, shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. He has found a way through. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Jordan really could have done without this. Dealing with the pressure. And that's one back. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Number 12, Seaman.
Still trying to make a game of this. And it's Cruyff.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's neat. And that has left him in a heap. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field is number 20, Mbappe.
Chiellini. Could be danger here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
And that's it. Jordan can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Jordan definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, that is asking for trouble. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Maldini cuts it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played into space. Nicely worked. That is a crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cruyff. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Zico.
Pretty robust defending.
Zico was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rui Costa has it in a wide position. An instinctive... Up he goes! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That pass has been... Cruyff! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. No goals as yet. Forlan is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Now it's Aubameyang. And it's played in. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 30 minutes is number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Jordan have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Well read, nice interception. Oh, perfectly measured that. Ronaldo gets flagged offside. Ferdinand gets it away. He's had it taken off him. And it's Cruyff. Time and again they are repelled. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't face to face with the keeper. It's Rui Costa! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Jordan are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Jordan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Zico! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rui Costa plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Pelé. Rui Costa gets into a good position. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Bellingham. Zico.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Roberto Carlos. Pelé. And it's Zico. That's a sharp pass. Cruyff. He has found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And the referee brings the first half to a close. How to attack on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Jordan sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution in progress.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No way through. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi receives it in a wide position. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, truly brave defending.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Pelé. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Missed by a fraction. Now it's Cruyff. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Pele. Jordan with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Cruyff. Ferdinand demonstrating his defensive quality there. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Pele. Eder Militao.
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
That has ended up in no man's land. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Now it's Pele. Cruyff. Thuram makes the interception. Now it's Messi. And it's Rijkaard. Looking to play him in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And Cruyff! It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Rui Costa, foot in. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rummenigge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Cruyff, and reclaimed it in a trice. Half an hour gone in the second half. Played out wide. Eder Militao. And he's managed to get free.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Rui Costa. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Knocks it into space. It's played through for him. Hefty. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Jordan have themselves a chance from the spot. Buffon looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
The goal scorer after 83 minutes is number 32, Abiati. 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 Substitution on the field, number 32.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Vinicius Junior to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Jordan clearly now in lead preservation mode. He is through here. Rummenigge, he's through and all alone. That's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard, now it's Ronaldinho. Forward it goes. That has not gone well.
Added minutes has been indicated.
He's found the way through. Vinicius Junior! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Goulet. 4 added minutes on the board. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Deep into injury time! And there goes the final whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Rui
for our
Costa
special
picking up the
lottery.
man of the match
Please grab the
award,
tickets you were
and
given
no
when you walked
surprise
through the
there.
gates.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Jordan really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.